Yep, today's video is going to be a cash stuffing. Finally, we have a cash stuffing going. Yay! I need everybody to cheer me on. I'm just kidding. I'll be honest with you. I've fallen off the wagon. I'm picking myself up, getting back on. The thing was that, okay, let me tell you what happened. I've had a couple health issues here and there. I had a subconjunctival hemorrhage in my eye, and I do have a bleeding condition, so it took a bit longer for it to clear up. It's been 3 weeks, and it still hasn't cleared up. I do want to say that, thank God, everything is fine. I went to the emergency room, then they referred me to the ophthalmologist. He looked into my eye. Everything is good. So then I couldn't go to work. And when I was home, because I was feeling well, I mean, the first few days I did take some rest. I was feeling okay. I was able to throw clothes in the laundry. I was able to fold laundry. I ended up doing so many things just by staying home. A lot of things that I had to take care of here at the house, which I don't even know how I do it when I'm working because I get it done. But when I was home, I feel like things were just, I was still falling behind. I didn't even film budgeting videos because I didn't have time. I wasn't setting time aside to do my budgeting. And also, if I don't set money aside to cash stuff everything, I just go to the bank, I put everything in a little binder like this one, and then I start paying bills. Okay, here's the mortgage bill, here's my electricity, my water, and then next thing I know, I have nothing in this envelope because I use the money to eat out. I don't even spend the money on myself. The money just leaves my hands for some reason. I don't know where I left off, but I was talking. I get an incoming call, and then my SD card runs out of battery. So there I am looking for my card, and I found some money. I found $11. Yay for $11. The days that I was off work, we had to do this, we had to do that. I get a call, can you help me with this? I guess I kept myself busy, but sometimes I want to say to, I would like to say to everybody, I'm unavailable, I'm at work, but I don't, because that's the person I am. I'm always available for everybody and I don't have the time for myself. But anyways, 2 of those days that I was off, one, we went to give some condolences to a friend because she lost her daughter. Very tragic and sad. I'm the type of person that I will be there for you if anything like that happens. I was telling my husband that whenever I pass, I would like a lot of people there. And that's why I am always there when someone passes, even if it's like a friend of my mom's that I probably never spoke with her because I went with my mom for a mass for one of her friends that passed. I'm there. I'll go because I always like to accompany the family members in these moments because, as I said, one day when I pass, I wish and pray that the whole church is full of people. We live in a small community, and there was a young boy that passed. My friend, she said she wasn't sure she should tell her daughter, and I said, I think you should, because she'll probably find out later on in school. But I think you should tell her because it is a part of life. Let me read the message that I wrote to her, okay? I'm gonna read it exactly as what I wrote her. In this world we live in, tragedies happen. It's not a perfect life. Death exists, and kids should also be aware of that. I've talked to my son about death. I tell him I will leave one day. I told him it's like stepping out of a room, but I will see him when he comes to me. Until we meet again. This is something that I talked to my son about. I'll just take the money out and we'll move on as I'm talking. That way I don't have to pause the whole video here. We would go to the library and we would always get books from the library. The book was about missing mommy, and I thought mommy went on like a trip or something and the little boy was missing mommy. No, mommy had passed away. Like, I couldn't just pause the book and say, okay, we're not gonna read this anymore. No, we kept going. And part of life, something that is going to happen to me, to you, to all of us. And the book was saying that this small child had so many different emotions, like anger, sadness. I don't remember exactly, but I'll leave the name here of the book if you would like to see it. It's on YouTube also. What my son was sad. He's like, oh, mommy, I'm so sad. I don't want to lose you. And I told him, you know, one day I will leave. And I stepped out of the room and I said, let me step out. Let's pretend I'm leaving, okay? I'm gone. I'm not here in this life. I passed. And then I stepped out of the room. And then one day you're going to knock on that door and then you're going to come to me and we're going to meet again. I'll be waiting for you and we're going to be together. That is Jesus's promise. For he so loved the world that he gave us his only son. For those of you that believe in him should not perish but have eternal life. Eternal life is the promise. If you believe in him, you believe in an eternal life. Okay, another quick interruption. I will be right back. I got a message. Okay, moving on with the cash stuffing. I'm going to put my bills in order. That's my pet peeve there. So let's count how much money we have. This is how much we're going to be cash stuffing today. Well, the reason I'm not cash stuffing my paycheck is because I actually loaned some money to a family member. It was an emergency. So I didn't want to withdraw like my whole paycheck until they paid me back. And they did pay me back already. I live far from the banks. I did not withdraw that amount. Let's bring the calculator over because then I count wrong. It's happened to me before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 $100 bills. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Plus $1. They did not have any 10s. I went to the ATM this time because the bank wasn't open when I went. Or I'll just organize it like that. So $1,011 is what we're going to be cash stuffing. Let's get my bills, our top priority binder, my favorite of all time binder. I have my budget planner here and I'm just going to be highlighting the things that we're going to be cash stuffing today. So for this paycheck, we have my husband's paycheck, which is $1,450, but found those $11. So cash stuffing is going to look a little bit different today. If you watched my previous video, I shared with you all my expense tracker on what bills are going to be paid with this check. This is the first paycheck of the month. So all these bills here are the ones that are going to be getting paid. So I do need to set money aside for internet. The internet, I'm going to highlight it in green. Internet is right here. I need $70 for internet. There it is, $70. 20, 40, 60, 65, $70. The next bill is trash. For trash service, I need to pay $50. That's 20, 40, 45, 50. I think it went up to $55 and I've been cash stuffing wrong. I'll have to check on that. But you know what, just in case, I think it did go up. I'm going to add $5 more. Right here it says $55, but in that other form I have it as 50. And I think this one's right. Okay, the next bill that I have to pay is sewer. I need to set $40 aside for sewer. I have it right here. You know what else I haven't been doing right now? So bad of me. I need to write down how much money I'm putting in here. $40. That's the balance. This is the first time that I cash stuff for sewer. We did pay our sewer bill in January. I haven't cash stuffed it since then. $20 and $40 is for sewer. And then I have the bill here of when we paid our full amount for it. My envelope is tore, so I switched that one out. What else? Credit card gets $100. And I know these are my, let's see, car loan. Have I told you that we no longer have a car loan? But I haven't done my debt confession. I haven't done an updated debt confession video, which is why I don't even know if I told you guys that we already paid our car loan. Thank you, Jesus. We're getting there. Okay, credit card. Okay, that's my other binder. Okay, groceries, $260. But $260, we spent, let me check because I did an online order. This is how much we spent on our groceries. I know, I went over. This is why budgeting can be a little bit confusing. So I have $260 that I was supposed to set aside, which I didn't. And I just paid with my debit card that day because I hadn't done a I hadn't taken the money out of the bank yet. So I already spent, I need to put, I'm going to round it to 166 minus 166, $94 is what we have to spend for this check. And we're just gonna have to eat beans and rice or spaghetti. 20, 40, no, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90. Okay, I'm just gonna have to round it to 95 because I don't have a lot of ones. So this is 20, 40, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, $95 is what we have to spend for groceries this week. It is what it is. Okay, I need to write down, let's see, highlight groceries right here. Groceries. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to highlight in yellow the rest of the things that I do need a cash stuff for. We need car gas, haircuts. I need a cash stuff for haircut, toiletries, school clothes or clothing. I need a cash stuff for savings, credit card, and extra. Okay, those are the things that I still need to cash stuff. Credit card, extra snowball or extra credit card. This is different. Like I'm telling you, I kept making changes to it because it just wasn't working out for me. Wait a minute, I put the money in the wrong place. Car gas. No wait. Where did I put that money at? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. This goes in groceries. Can you imagine if I would have made that big mistake? That's a big mistake because for gas, it's almost the same number. I think the same amount. I'm just going to put here food. We have a total of $95. Do I need a cash stuff for gas? I do. Gas, why isn't that? Okay, gas, 120. No, I'm actually cash stuffing $95 for gas. Gas is going up, but can't. Oh, ooh, look at all these bills here. I can't, I'm going to have to put 100 in here because I don't think I have change. Do I have change? Oh, I do have some change here. Yay. Okay, let's do like a cash condensing or changing some bills here. I'm going to need 100. I'll put 100 there. Give me 100. And then I'll give 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. 200. 1, 2. Put this money back in my home mortgage. These envelopes are so pretty, like the clear ones, but they've been tearing off on me. I need to either work on that or just keep. These are the vellums. Okay, where was I? Gas. I need $95 for gas. Car loan. Car gas. I need 95. 50. 70. $95 for gas. My husband and I have been going to get gas the same day. So we can always like pay for both vehicles because I don't know if I'm going to have enough change for everything else. So I'm going to put gas and I'm going to put March 13th check. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, I need to highlight that in green that I already gas and then haircuts gets 50. I'm just going to put the full 50 in here. $50 for a haircut. We have that. Toiletries, $80 is what I have for toiletries. That's going to be on my other envelope. I do need to switch out some of the envelopes because they're tearing up on me. So I'm just going to, I did make some new ones. So I'm just going to add toiletries on this one. Clothing, school, And then one is like clothing and one is school supplies. And then, because I don't think I have clothing by itself. Yeah, I don't. That's okay. So clothing or school, this gets 50, 20, 40, 45, 50. My son's gonna need a couple my son's gonna need like everything. He needs shoes, he needs Crocs again, he needs shorts. And to avoid using my credit card, I have to start cash stuffing for clothing. And school supplies, that'll be in a couple months also. School supplies, clothing is actually 100. Let me change that. Had a message, incoming message, 20, 40, 60. I don't even know where I was at. Why is there only 60 in here? 20, 40, 60. See, I'm all confused. All this day has been full of interruption. Okay, $50 in here. Love everybody. Love, love, love for everybody. I just can't film a video. Okay. Toiletries. I already put money aside for toiletries and school clothes. Credit card. Wait, I didn't put money aside for toiletries. That was just clothing and school supplies. I do need one of my little budget trackers where I keep track of how much money is going in. I'll have to put that in there. In case I forget or something, I'm going to add my sticky notes in here. This one will be school supplies. Oh, this one is 20, 40, 60. Yeah, school supplies. And this one will be clothing. Toiletries is going to get $80. 20, 40, 60, 80. You don't know how much I need this in here. Because we end up spending more sometimes when we go to Costco. I know, I'm putting everything in just one budget binder. I think I kind of miss the old days when my binder was just simple. Okay, now next is credit card. I don't have it in here. Okay, here's my other budget binder. I'm just going to put green since I'm going to be adding the credit cards. And then I do need to add something for savings. Let me put this aside. Both credit card payments and savings. To be honest, I just wasn't happy, and this won't even close. I wasn't happy with my other budget binder. I just feel like it's not as organized. I just wanted to keep everything in one. I just wanted to keep it simple because lately I haven't been doing good with budgeting. And I feel that if I maybe keep it, you look at this. School clothes. So what is it? Is it clothing or clothes? It's clothes. See, now I have to put all the money from over there, put it over here. What am I doing? Like, this video's all over the place. You guys are going to be like, this girl doesn't know how to cash stuff. That's why she's dealing with whatever she's dealing with. That's why it's going all wrong for her. Yeah. Why is credit card not in here? Do I have it on the other one? I just cleaned my room, organized everything. Give me a moment. I'll be back. Could it be this one? No, this is home. Okay, these are my oopsies forms. My oopsies envelopes. These are my oopsies envelopes. See how I hole punched wrong. I can't find my credit card one anywhere unless I took it with me. I've done that before. And I take it to the bank. These are the ones that I used to use before. Where is credit card? Like I've always had like a credit card and I can't find it. I'm gonna have to look for it after I finish this video. I know I have a credit card one. Christmas, medical, savings, gifts, emergency, toiletries, holidays, deductible. I'll just put it in snowball debt. How about that? Snowball debt. I'm sorry if this video's all over the place once again. Just my brain is trying to concentrate on one thing and Okay, I'm doing credit card, and I'll have to write it down on a sticky. And then I'll have to make an envelope. I'm gonna have to make an envelope for this one. For a credit card is $100, and then I'm also putting money aside for credit card, so whatever's left is going to my extra credit card for this paycheck. That's how we have it set up. So 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 45, 50, 55, 60. You know what? Let's just put everything here. Okay, let's go ahead and count it. 100, 100, 200, 300, 2, 4, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76. So $376 is going to my credit card payment. Okay. As for the next paycheck, you know what I'm going to do? What I need to do is, so I don't get things mixed up, I need to bring over my other envelopes, like clothing, school clothes. I know it's school clothes and toiletries. School clothes, was it this one? School supplies. That one I'll leave here. But I will be putting this one in my sinking funds binder. Clothing. And then toiletries, I have to put it over there. Okay. School supplies, I'll leave that here. And then this one, this is a cute envelope. But I was just afraid that it would just tear open like it did now. You have to be really careful if you make these vellum envelopes. They're very fragile. I'm going to throw that one away. So $100 here. And then we have $12. No, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Did I not count right? It should be 17. 17 and 100. 117. I'll put March 13th check or something like that. So I can take this sticker off. 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 117. I don't think I'm going to spend the $2, but I will leave it in here. And then toiletries. Let me put this one in here. I do have one that said toiletries somewhere over here. Toiletries. And this one, again, another one of the bad vellum envelopes that I made. That's the reason I didn't sell these. Because look, it's falling apart. I am in my spring cleaning decluttering era. Toss that away. 5, 10, 15. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, $95. That's a good amount. I thought I had no money. Before I started cash stuffing, I just remember not having any money. Like, I'm like, oh, I was thinking like this. Beginning of the year, I haven't really been doing a good job cash stuffing. But I do have money. Which is the emergency. I even have money for emergency. Hey, a little bit, but I have some. Okay, let's just go over all these envelopes. Okay, I have mortgage in here. Cell phone is next paycheck. Electricity next paycheck. Internet. Water bill, sewer. Car insurance. I think that's next paycheck. Let me make sure. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I made a huge mistake in my expense tracker. I don't see car insurance anywhere. Ugh, no wonder I'm having like a big old emergency fund and a lot of money left over. Oh, I'm gonna have to remake this. Oh no, I already filmed that video. Okay, trash. See, I'm catching my mistakes. I'm gonna get rid of this car loan one but I do want to set money aside like for a future car someday. Now, our cars are starting to give us some issues. We had one vehicle since 2018. We had to put brakes, and then the other one needed tires, which is normal, right? And then it's going to need like an axle or something because my husband went to take it for an oil change. So we don't know what's going to happen. So I do want to start saving for a car. Car gas, groceries, low priorities. Okay, haircut. Oh, haircut's low priorities. I always like to set money aside for my husband's haircut because that's, you know, he doesn't really do any spending. Like he knows that we're in debt and we just try to pay stuff off. Like I don't even spend money on myself, which is why I wanted to set money aside for clothing because we do need clothing. Like we never buy clothes for ourselves. So let's see. Savings. I have a little bit in here. Ooh, $10. Something is something. Okay, I think that's it. Now, car insurance. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take money from toiletries, take money from here, from there, things that are not priorities to put money for my car insurance. My car insurance is a must. I have to set money aside for car insurance. And I don't think I did it last month. Like, that's a must. If I don't, then I won't have enough money to pay for our car insurance at the end of the year. Like, that's something I have to do. But I have to go through all this, and my brain is just overloaded with so many things right now. So I'm going to end it here, friends. But I do want to assure you that I will be putting money aside for car insurance. That's very important. So I'll be taking money away from toiletries, from savings, from emergency fund, a little bit from clothing, just so I can make that sinking fund work. Because at the end of the year, I'm not going to have all the money that I need. I apologize in advance for this whole confusion, but you know what? It is part of budgeting, and that's sometimes if it's an overload of so many things in my brain. That's one of the reasons why I just wasn't sharing these cash stuffing videos, because I'm here to inspire you that it's possible to cash stuff, to save money, to make ends meet. Even if you are even with a low budget, like you can make it. And here I am just making all these mistakes. And I just feel so bad. Like, I feel like I'm not setting a good example for you guys. I'm not setting a good example for you all. But hopefully things will get better. I'll be more organized. And then for like the 6th time, I'll have to make changes to my expense tracker. That's one of the reasons why it wasn't the same one as the one that was on the iPad. All right, friends. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless each and every one of you all. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.